I'm well. What about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I think we don't
We are
need
connecting
to introduce each other.
views. We are connecting second time, I think so. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Okay. So how's your morning?
The morning was good. It was okay,
Okay.
okay. Not too much
Okay.
good. Nowadays, I don't have any helper. So I have to do
Okay.
everything,
Oh,
every small to big task I have to complete. So I did all the
yeah.
things in the morning. So
I
that
think
was okay,
maid,
okay.
yeah, maid is the backbone,
Yes,
right?
we can say yes. But it's
Okay.
very difficult to find a good maid.
Hmm.
Nowadays mates are very clever, very they don't want to do everything, they want to take
Yeah.
advantage. So do you have any help?
Yes, now I have like for 2 months I just because the maid is quite old and she was suffering from some health issues as well. So this is why I just that time I forbade her that you should not come here and you should take rest. And this is why. So again I just again I hired her. So the thing is she's quite old, but even though she's doing work, so sometimes I feel really pity and I do my level best to provide her things, let's say in the form of like clothes, and now it's a winter season so I have
Does she
provided
do
her.
everything perfectly? Does she do everything
Yeah,
perfectly?
but there are some like lacking, but I
Yeah.
just don't say to her, I just don't
Hmm.
say because
Because that is
she's actually
she's
doing
old.
at this age, so this is commendable, at least she's doing. Yeah.
Sometimes we should help them, but I had a very young maid and she was very clever, she was very talkative, she was very, I didn't like her.
Okay, so this is why you
That's
just
why I told that now I don't need you. You can go.
okay, so you are searching another.
No, not now. I'm not searching. I don't search. If any person talk about any mate, then I say like please send to me also. In this
Okay.
way, I like search or I get any mate. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like there is very few work like mopping only. Like this is 2 BHK flat and
Mm-hmm.
very less work is there. Like mopping, not dusting. Dusting we can do anytime and
Mm-hmm.
some dishes also we have to get done that but no,
Mm-hmm.
I can manage. If I will get
Okay.
easily I will hire that, but I am not searching anyone.
So don't
Because
you
that,
find
that
this
that's
is
why if somebody is working at my home, so I feel
Mhm.
like if we are paying and if that person is very young, so that person should do that work perfectly,
Properly? Yeah,
yeah, properly.
perfectly. Yeah.
But they take advantage, they don't want to do everything properly, so I think like yeah, I can do better than that person. So I
Hmm.
feel like this. I'm paying, but
Okay.
I'm not getting any work done perfectly. So I don't feel good.
Okay. So don't you feel it's quite challenging? Once earlier you used to have a such kind of, habit that since you had the maid, now you don't have the maid. So don't you feel it's like a little bit bothering and challenging?
Sometimes, not every day. Sometimes I feel like this because sometimes I don't want to do these type of things. I really don't like these type of works. Do you, Ryan? Do you like?
Yeah, some as I told you, for 2 months I just declined her to come here, to come at my home. So that time I had been doing things alone, but it was since like there are so many work to do, numbers of utensils and everything,
So
and
how many members are there in your family?
we are four.
So
Even
same,
though, even though there are so many like
even though
because it's not a kind of flat I'm living, it's a like normal.
proper
Yeah,
home.
proper home. Yeah. So this is why there are so many workload. And apart from this, I have to do like like do the laundries. So there are heaps of clothes. And since it's winter season, so yes, there are
In
you know
winter, hmm.
this is why there are so many
Does
work.
laundry also?
Sorry.
Does she do laundry?
No, no, no. She used to do like the doing the dishes
Washing dishes,
and mopping. Yeah, this two work. But I have two like
sweeping.
two floors,
Okay.
two
I
story.
don't like sweeping only. I hate it. I don't want to do this. I can mop the floor, I can do the dishes also, but sweeping I don't like. I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly,
My
exactly.
children, they mess up the room, mess up the house very badly. So at that time I get irritated easily. That I really don't want to do. यार क्यों चली गई वो? But मैंने ही मना किया था.
Okay, okay.
At
Great,
that
great.
time I feel very bad.
Okay.
But in the morning, when my husband and my son they go to the school, after going them, I start working all the thing. I do the dishes, and
Mm-hmm.
after doing that, I feel like now my half work is done. I can take rest for 5 minutes, and then after
Mm-hmm.
restart working again. So,
Yeah. But sometimes it
mhm.
feels like it's a kind of baggage, it's a burden.
Yeah,
Since
it's a
because
but
of this season, winter season. So
mhm.
we feel like being lethargic.
We really don't want to do, and we feel like why we have to do all the things? Why don't men,
Yeah, perfect point you have picked.
right? But my husband is
Exactly.
supportive. He does all the things. After coming back from the school, he does dishes also sometimes, not every time.
Great.
But yeah, his tiffin and my children's tiffin, he does every day.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, great, great.
Every day.
So, yeah. This means you are like fortunate enough. There are so many ladies out there, women's, they do it by their
Sometimes
own.
if I'm
There's
taking
no
class,
help.
if I'm
Mm-hmm.
teaching online in evening, so he cook food also.
Great, great. I must say, you're
Yeah,
luckiest one. Your
yeah,
husband knows, how to cook food, so that's really commendable. And he's doing as
very
well.
well.
He's doing as well.
Yeah, he cooks better than me, really.
Wow. Great, great.
But
So
he
I
does not
think,
do anything at his home. When we go home, he doesn't do anything. But here,
okay.
he can do so many things. Like he does, he loves to do. I think so here because he understands that I am busy
Yeah,
somewhere
this
doing
is
something. He
this is
wants
I
to
about
help.
to say. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
he
say.
wants.
He understands. Yeah.
That's why. If he was there now, my mother-in-law said that like मैंने तो कभी नहीं करवाया तुझे तू अब कैसे कर रहा है सो आई फील लाइक वो मुझे टोंट मार रही है ना शी इज टोंटिंग मी सो आई से लाइक प्लीज डोंट डू एनीथिंग हियर सो
Okay.
या सो ही डजंट डू
Yeah.
एनीथिंग
So you should leverage all the time. Like try to extract the benefit. Like, okay, please do this. Please do that.
no
Because
I
I
don't
don't feel
like
like,
when I feel like lazy when I feel like tired at that time I say like please do this and he never deny he loves to
Mhm.
but he like I don't need to say anything he does anything like whatever he wants to do on his own he does.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. So I would like to ask one thing. Like since when we started speaking to each other and we have talked this much so far, so we are talking like casually, like you are asking question, I'm asking question, and then I'm answering to that. So it's like a normal casual talk. So I think this is more important when it comes to speaking
Yeah.
English. So you must be this much capable and comfortable to speak
Yes. Because
and
this is
to
very
respond.
difficult. When we talk about any particular topic, it is very easy to talk about that. And if we talk about our day-to-day life, our daily chores, about daily routine, sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes, not
Mhm.
every time, but it's very
when it
difficult.
when it comes to explain the things in deeply
Deeply,
profound
deeply.
way
Yes,
profound way,
in
yeah.
that case, this is very difficult.
Yeah, so
Because
I think
usually talk in
hmm,
English, that's why we stuck somewhere, right?
yeah, but there are many people out there, they have been doing speaking practicing and they are putting in so much efforts even though they are not really comfortable with casual talk. Sometimes they think this is nothing, like this is a kind of
Yes,
insignificant
yes,
thing,
yes.
but it is, you have to go out, you have to deal with the people, so there you have to ask the questions casually, okay,
You're
and
not
you,
going
you
to talk about any topic. You
yeah,
have to talk about
like hard work,
casual
smart
talk.
work, technology. No.
Yeah,
So this
because
this you must know. This you must know, like how to deal with the people, ask the questions, and then respond them back in English with the natural way, normal way. It
you are
should
comfortable
come
while
in a
talking,
normal way.
then you can talk with your kids also. If you are not able to talk like this, then you are not going to talk with your children also. Because They ask anything
Mhm.
and you have to reply for their questions. So you should know how to talk, how to answer, and each and everything. They can ask anything. Like there are so many things in home, na? So they can ask anything. Mama, why this
Yeah.
is like that, and then anything. So we should know how to answer them.
Yes,
So
yes.
every time we will not talk with them about any topic, about technology, about social media, about women, about
Yeah.
things like
Exactly, exactly.
hmm,
Yes, this should come, normally. We don't have to think much, and the things are coming very normally, like a way, like water flows. So yeah, this way should happen, but sometimes it does not. It does not. So there are so many people, they don't have this kind of capacity, potential. Like they are doing a lot of things, putting a lot of efforts, like they are reading things, they are listening podcast, even though something is there and which is missing, and that holds them back.
casual conversation.
Yeah,
Hmm.
natural conversation, casual conversation, because it should, as you say, natural conversation, so it should come out naturally. We
Yeah.
should not pressurize our mind, like
Like
what to say.
when we go to visit any historical place or anywhere, if we are getting any foreigner talk with them, so we are not going to talk with them like what do you think about women's right? What do you think about equality? What do you? We are not going to talk about this much. We just say hi, hello, where are you from? Like this, do you
Yes,
like?
yes,
How do you find India? And like this way, we will talk.
like this way. Yeah.
Not, yeah, we will not talk about any particular topic because
Yes,
they will not give this much time. So we should
exactly.
talk, yeah. And
Yeah.
if I teach my son like how to talk on any topic, particular topic, so I give a word,
Mm-hmm.
only a word I give. I don't give a
Mm-hmm.
particular topic. I just give a word like dream, water, and then I say that which type of words or which type of thinking, which type of sentences are coming in your mind. Let's talk
Mm-hmm.
about that. Like water, like drinking, drink, and plants, whatever come into your mind related to that word, particular that word like water. So start talking about that. So in this way, you
Yeah.
can clear one topic about
Yes,
water. So I teach.
exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, I must say it's a really nice way,
Hmm.
enthralling way to make our kids understand.
Hmm. So in this way,
Yes,
we can teach them how to talk about any particular topic. There's no
yes,
need to
yes.
practice all the things like water is this, what is that. No. Whatever come to your mind related to water, just start talking about that only. So I teach in this
Yes,
way.
and converse with them in English, like casually, normally, as you speak in
Hmm.
your mother tongue. So try to converse with them in English language as well. So that they can also, mingle with you with the language.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in this way, we can teach them how to talk about any topic. But casual conversation is very like if they are going into the school in school and if they are going to talk with any teacher, so they will have to
Hmm.
talk about their studies. They are not going to talk
Yeah.
about any particular topic every day. So they
Yeah,
should know how to talk.
exactly, exactly. First, they need to become this much capable to speak on normal, day-to-day talks, so that it should come
They will feel
naturally. They become
comfortable.
this much comfortable, yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
comfortable, and uh, the same way the confidence will build up. So for this,
obviously.
you have to get into the normal, day-to-day talks, natural, casual talks. Okay.
Yes, this is very important. But what people are doing on social media, they take a topic and start talking about that. But when they start talking about their life, their
Mm-hmm.
relatives, their anything, they are unable to
Mm-hmm.
talk because we use very basic sentences which we don't use every day. Because in everyday's like day to day life, we don't use English language. So that's why sometimes in Hindi we use like वो सो ही रही है. It's very simple basic sentence वो सो ही रही है. But सो ही रही है मतलब in English they get confused. तो सो ही रही है मतलब क्या है इसका? So they don't
Yes,
understand is that what we want to say in English. How would we say in English? She
exactly.
has,
Agree.
she
Yeah,
has.
and for this, yeah, for
Yeah,
this, people should clear their grammar concept as well. You
yeah,
know, like models, voices, tenses.
yeah.
This
We
should
all
be really
practice
cleared. Yeah.
everything. If we talk about day to day life, we can practice everything. But if you are going to talk about any particular topic where we don't need to talk, like we don't need to use everything.
Yes.
But in day to day
Yeah.
life, we need to like if I say like अगर तुम बोल पाते तो क्या बोलते? नहीं नहीं अगर मैं बोलूँ लाइक वैसे तो वहां जगह नहीं थी सोने की अगर तुम सोते तो कहाँ सोते? basics a sentence that we use every time in Hindi. So in English,
Mm-hmm.
how would we say? So that's
This
why
is
we
called
get,
conditionals.
yeah, basic condition है ये sorry बहुत ही
So
simple सी
this
condition.
comes, this comes in your casual talks, like you're
Yeah,
talking with your
very simple
friends,
word, but when
siblings.
talking in English like this way, so they get confused. Then how would I say? How would it translate? They start translating everything word to word translation they do. So that's why they make mistakes. You know.
Yeah, the thing is, we are encompassed with so many feelings in our mother
Hmm.
tongue. So the same thing we cannot do with English language because our mother tongue is just not a language; it's a feeling, an emotion,
Feeling. Yeah.
and we cannot translate all the
And we
things in
modify
English.
that according to our choice. But English we can't modify because we don't know the rules. If we know everything, we can modify that also. But if we
Hmm.
don't know basic, then how would we modify that?
Yeah. So first
Hmm.
of all, we need to get a very good hold on, day-to-day talks, casual talks,
Basic talk.
so that
Yeah.
it should come naturally, right?
Hmm.
Okay, tell me something about your like college time. Which
College
kind of
time.
personality you used to be?
I was very naughty. I was very funniest person. I used to make fun of everyone, like any shopkeeper, any teacher also. I used to make fun. But I used to be a very favorite person of my teachers. And I have their number still now. I talk with them still now. Like if like whatever I upload on social media, if I'm making any mistake, like they don't tell each and every mistake, but sometimes they guide me on WhatsApp. Mansi, you should not
Mm-hmm.
do like this, do like this.
Mm-hmm.
Everything when I
Okay.
feel very lucky. And
Okay.
if I talk about friends, I'm very choosy about friends. I don't believe anybody easily because if I am trusting you, if I'm believing in you, and if I'm loving you, and you are cheating me, then at that point I will start hating you. You know, I'm this type of person. So I'm very choosy. So I have few of
Mm-hmm.
I had so many friends when I was in college, when I was in school, but now I have a very few friends with whom I am still connected. So they are still in touch with me, so, but I don't talk every day. Sometimes,
Okay.
like on their birthday, on anniversary, only at that time I talk.
Okay. Great. Great. So, any incident, interesting incident, would you like to share with your friends, with your
Interesting.
teacher?
I don't
Specific?
have any interesting, but I have very, we can say, turning point type of incidents. And that was my
Mm-hmm.
first day of college. I went to the classroom and introduction was going on, And
Mm-hmm.
I used to be very smart, very confident girl. I have been very confident since my childhood. So in school,
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a prefect, head girl in school. So I was
Okay.
very confident. But when I came into my college classroom, introduction was going on, or I was very confident. I got married till
Mm-hmm.
that was
Okay.
that was MA class MA. I was doing MA at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So after getting married, I was not able to introduce me in English because everybody was
Okay.
introducing them in English language. So I thought I know
Mm-hmm.
English, I can also speak like them. I used to
Mm-hmm.
speak like that. And when I started talking about me in English, I was unable to speak in English. I thought like, oh my God, what I became after getting married. Then I think like this is a high time. I should start learning English again. So that was, I can say, that was my turning point from where I
Mm-hmm.
started learning English again. I think that was uh, 2016. Yeah, I started
Okay.
learning about all the things again. From ABCD, I
Mm-hmm.
started learning. So I
Okay.
felt very bad in the classroom that there were so many students. I was very,
Humiliation.
very smart. I was reacting like I can do everything because I know English. Because
Mm-hmm.
I used to teach, I used to speak also. I used to
Mm-hmm.
be very confident. I used to feel very like free while speaking in English. So I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking the same in the classroom. But when I started speaking, I was uh, I was looking everybody's face. I was thinking
Okay.
like what I have become. I have become Benji. I can't speak English now. That was very
Okay.
insulting day and is a very
Insulting, humiliating. Yeah.
I felt
This
very bad.
happens just because of the language. We don't know the language. This is why
Yeah.
people undermine us.
But still at that day I was thinking like so what I didn't practice in English. Like I'm not speaking in this language, but I can speak because I know
Mm-hmm.
everything. I know every grammar. I can
Mm-hmm.
speak. But once I started speaking, I was unable to speak. So practice is really very important. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Without practice, is still you have knowledge in your mind. Even you have knowledge in your mind, but still you will
Mm-hmm.
be unable to speak, unable to deliver whatever you want to say. You know.
Yeah. Until you say a word, a
Hmm.
sentence. Yeah. Because it's not about just only reading and collecting words and browsing the grammar rules on YouTube or
Yeah.
any social media. It's
I
about
did not have
speaking.
to talk about any particular topic. I was talking about only
Hmm.
myself, and I was
Yeah.
unable to talk.
Yeah. It's just because of the lacking of your speaking practicing and you haven't done your practicing and you
Then
haven't
I
spoken with
came back.
anyone. This is why.
Yeah, then I came back. I was talking with my mom. मम्मा यार मेरे को आज ऐसी वाली फीलिंग आई जैसे मैं बिल्कुल बहन जी हूँ मम्मा. Then I said, so mama said like start learning again that you can still do this. So then I started
Yes.
teaching again
Okay.
in
So,
2016.
oh,
I got
so,
married in 2014 and I started again teaching in 2016. That
so
was
you
my
taught English or any other subjects?
English only, English
Only
only.
English. Okay.
Yeah.
Only English. Okay. Grammar.
Grammar and speaking also.
Okay.
11,
Okay.
12th student I started teaching. I don't like to teach kids, but before
Hmm.
getting married, I used to teach kids also.
Okay.
Hmm.
Great. Great. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
too
This
much.
happens.
It's not editing.
Yeah. Sometimes we face such humiliation just because of the language. We don't have the command. I would say it's not about the command. It's about the courage. In your case, you were courageous enough. In your case, you were confident
I'm
enough.
courageous
But
enough.
you didn't do your practicing. You didn't do your
Yes,
practicing. This
that
is
was the
why.
main point. I got
Yeah.
a very good friend in college when I was doing master in social work. So I got a best friend, like best, I can say best in the sense like she speaks English very fluently. And
Mm-hmm.
when I started my journey of opening my channel, I talked with her, Madhu, I really want to speak out this language. How can I start? And that was like 2021 time. So I was talking
Mm-hmm.
with her, and she told like at that time I started talking in English. I was able to talk, but she didn't know that I can speak. She was thinking about my classroom that I am not able to speak. Still, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So I said like Madhu, I want to start my journey again. I want to speak out this language. So could you please help me? How can I start my journey? So she said like start talking with your kids. I thought like इसने तो
Okay.
बिल्कुल ही बच्चे समझ लिया मुझे. I said yes.
Okay.
I started my YouTube channel. I didn't tell to my any friend. I didn't tell to my mama, my brother, even my husband did not know that I'm running YouTube channel. When my
Okay.
channel got monetized, then I told everybody like I'm doing this. Then they all were
Great.
surprised that oh wow, you speak very well. I said like
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't speak very well. I'm just trying to speak.
Great. So you became a dark horse.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay, then it was really nice and enthralling conversation with you, and you shared a very nice things. So let's wind up the session. Thank you. You gave me your precious time.
Thank you so much for sharing your precious time with me. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a
Okay,
good day.
okay. Yeah.